I never thought reeling in a base would land me in cuffs, but that's exactly what happened when Marla, the enforcer Jenkins, decided my quiet afternoon on the community dock was a felony. Picture this. I'm elbow deep in the lake, line taut as a guitar string, when her shrill voice slices through the air like a bad country ballad. Sir, this is private property. You're trespassing. And before I can even unhook my lure, she's already speed dialing 911, waving her manicured claws like she's summoning the apocalypse. And the kicker? When the cops showed up, badges gleaming under the July sun, they took one look at my cooler, empty except for a six-pack of IPAs, and burst out laughing because Marla had sworn I was dumping toxic waste into our pristine HOA-mandated pond. It started 6 months earlier, back when I moved into Willow Creek Estates, that cookie-cutter slice of suburbia outside Raleigh where every lawn's mowed to regulation height and barbecues are mandatory, but fireworks? Grounds for excommunication. I'm Jamal, 32, a software dev who traded city chaos for lake views after my divorce, figuring a fresh start meant fresh base for dinner. The dock's been there since the 70s, a weathered wooden relic at the end of our cul-de-sac, open to residents per the original bylaws, until Marla got elected HOA president on a platform of zero tolerance for fun. She's the archetype, bleached bob, Lululemon everything, the kind of neighbor who reports you for leaving recycling bins out past 8 a.m. Her husband, Greg, is a ghost. Rumor has it he's holed up in the garage tinkering with his model trains to avoid her. Me? I just wanted to fish. It's my therapy, rod in hand, watching bobbers dance on ripples that whisper away the code bugs and custody calls. That first clash was over my truck. Parked it crooked once, by like 2 inches, and Marla slapped a violation notice under the wiper, $50 fine, with a post-it scrawled in hot pink. Standards matter. I paid it, chuckling, but when she escalated to anonymous complaints about my urban music blasting at volume 3, it was Luther Vandross, for God's sake. I hit back polite, but firm. Emailed the board, quoted the bylaws, attached photos of her yappy Pomeranian crapping on my azaleas. Crickets. Then came the dock decree. Fishing prohibited, environmental hazard. Posted on every lamppost, her signature flourish at the bottom. I ignored it. Called her bluff. Big mistake? Nah, that was her Waterloo. The cops, Officers Ramirez and Hale, both locals who'd grown up casting lines here, pulled up in their cruiser, lights off, more curious than cop-like. Marla's waiting at the shore, arms crossed over her Willow Creek watch sash, sputtering about illegal activity and how my people always ruin nice places. Ramirez raises an eyebrow at me, mid-reel, and asks, "That true, sir? You poisoning the fish?" I grin, hauling my catch, a solid 3-pounder, scales flashing like quarters, and plop it on the dock. "Nah, officer. Just dinner. Want some?" Hale snorts, then turns to Marla. "Ma'am, this dock's public per the covenants. You know that." Her face drains to chalk white, mouth flapping like a landed trout. But the sign, the fine, he's a menace. Word spreads faster than Chum and Chum. By sunset, the neighborhood Facebook group's blowing up. Karen strikes again, calls cops on Barbecue Hero, with pics of me and the base, caption .gate. Turns out, half the board's sick of her power trips. Greg's the treasurer, and he's been quietly forwarding her emails to a lawyer. Petitions circulate overnight. Recall Marla. My inbox pings with invites to potlucks, apologies wrapped in 6-packs. I don't gloat. Much. Just post a pic of the grilled base, seasoned with her tears, metaphorically, with the caption, "Catch of the day, peace on the water." Marla? She doubles down at the emergency meeting, voice cracking as she accuses me of orchestrating a smear campaign. The room erupts. Old Mr. Patel from accounting calls her out on embezzling pool fees. The single moms rally for my right to relax. By vote's end, she's ousted, sash stripped like a fallen queen. Bitter pill? She sells the house a month later, sign spinning sold before the paint dries on her for sale placard. Last I heard, she's in Florida, terrorizing a condo board over flip-flop footprints. Me? I'm back on the dock weekly. Line in the water, no signs in sight. Revenge isn't sweet. It's seasoned just right, with a side of schadenfreude. But damn if it doesn't taste like freedom.